got left on those. Oh, hey, we are live.
Hey, welcome to Wagering with the Wives, Season 2, Episode 18. We're here.
Last episode of the regular season, guys. We're almost done with this.
Very,
With the regular
very
season.
exciting.
We're
Excited.
almost done with the regular season.
Almost
Right?
done. The bird's got some jalapeno poppers getting ready right now.
Oh, I love them.
They're not jalapeno
Jalap-
poppers.
What'd you go
Jalapeno-
with?
I went with 3 of their potato skin. They're like just
Oh.
little. They're
Oh.
tater
Love
tots.
potato
They're like
skins.
big-
Don't
they're
talk to me about potato skins.
They're so small. They're not really. I'll show you once they come out.
If we could
Do
pick one
not
food
talk-
to be sponsor of Wagering with the Wives, it would be potato skins.
Oh man, if it's one thing I know about you, Merlin, you love 2 things, 3 things: your daughter, cheeseburgers, and potato skins.
Oh yeah, Daisy sour cream. Possible sponsor. Wagering
Possible
with the
sponsor.
Wives.
Potential sponsor: Daisy Sour Cream.
Oh man.
Funny story. Frank Malidi, he hates sour cream. Hates it. Like can't even look at it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
So one time we went
Looks
to this
like
Mexican.
snow.
What's that?
Does he not like snow?
I think he likes snow. Sour
Does he
cream?
like does he like mayo?
No.
Ugh.
No.
Usually people who don't like sour cream don't like mayo.
Yep.
Does
So
he like
we're at the.
jizz?
Don't think so. Don't
Wait.
think so.
What?
Hasn't asked.
What? So we go to this Mexican restaurant and he orders a chimichanga, no sour cream. Comes out with sour cream.
Hmm.
He sends it back. Chimichanga comes back. They scraped the sour cream off and flipped it upside down.
Oh my god.
Frank was pissed.
Sounds
That
like
reminds
sour
me-
cream on my
Sounds like an-
chimichanga.
sounds like an Applebee's move.
Oh yeah, totally.
That reminds me of the Michael Scott The Office episode where he orders the gabagool and he's like, if it comes out, I send it back.
I send it back because that Italian insurance guy said that
Yeah.
with a gabagool. Mole, how are or
Funny.
Bird? How are your tater skins?
They're not ready yet.
Oh, what are you consuming now?
Bite of ice cream.
Oh wow, tater
Ooh.
skins and ice cream. How do you guys feel about this?
It's a good night.
Yeah,
I wonder if you could use ice cream in the place of sour cream.
Does he like ice cream?
ooh, my dad.
Yeah, he loves ice cream.
Yeah. he
What about
loves
whipped cream?
it. Yeah, he likes whipped cream.
All right.
Yeah, usually on Vicky,
What?
but yeah.
Ugh.
I think we've hit this, nail in.
Yeah. Another quick side note before we get going. We were both gone just recently at soccer and or football and dance, and the bird sent me a video from our Ring camera. There was a guy with like treats, like animal treats, and he was wearing gloves, and he was banging on our door and then talked
Like
to our
wood
Ring.
chipping gloves,
Yeah,
like the kind you wear when you cut wood.
That's
Yeah.
creepy.
and he was asking if he could go to our backyard to see if his cat drowned in our pool.
Oh my god.
But he was asking it to the doorbell because we
Wait,
weren't
he
at
wanted-
home.
he wanted to go check your pool?
Yes.
Huh?
Did you guys answer him or just listen to the recording?
No, I just listened to him. He didn't even know I could hear him, but he was like, I lost my cat. I just want to check your pool to see if he
You think-
drowned.
You
Then
think
he
it
had a
was
box
Jake?
of treats.
That's
What, Brian?
so weird.
Do you think it was Jake and Pumpkin that possibly drowned in the pool?
It was a black cat.
No way.
No.
I better get
One
the
of our-
mailbag
one of our
fired up
fans
and see if
came to
there's
your
a
door.
cat missing.
Oh my god.
Guys, we have our first stalker then if they came to your door, right?
Yeah, this could be Pumpkin's dad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Do you think he was? Do you think
That's
he
creepy.
was?
Was it Greg Fontaine?
What? Did you ask him? Do you ever talk to the people through the Ring camera?
No,
No.
I don't either. I don't
No.
either.
I feel stupid. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
not
And this-
home. What do you need?
He really pounded on our security gate.
Huh.
It was
We had
very
a-
he
authoritative
did a
pound.
twofer. He boop boop boop.
We had a
Yeah.
creep alert today too.
Oh, do tell.
No.
Mole, you want to tell this story? DSW lady?
The shoe lady?
Oh
The
my
shoe
god,
lady?
yeah. I went to DSW today with Reagan. And I was just in and out breezing through and there's this like elderly lady
Mm.
when we walked in who works there. and she was like, "Oh, hi. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so nice." And Reagan's very friendly. I wouldn't say that Reagan was overly friendly with this lady. She's been
Just
more
friendly.
She was just polite, which like Reagan can be very overly friendly with strangers. She'll go up and hold their hands and give them hugs. And she wasn't that way with this lady, but she was not. She was polite.
Just
And
like
the
her dad.
lady was like, "Let me go get her a treat. Can she have a treat?" And I'm like, "Sure." Lady like wanders back to the back.
Like a dog?
I don't. So she brings her like a little mini candy cane and like some almond cookie, and they're both like wrapped from the manufacturer. So I'm like, okay, she can have it. And she holds on to them. And the lady's like, "Oh, I just love you so much." And she like leans down to give Reagan a hug, and then gives Reagan a kiss,
Stop it.
like on her
the
cheek. Yeah.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I don't know if that's okay."
That's weird.
This is the DSW delivery lady?
No, DSW like shoe store.
Oh, you're at the shoe store.
Yeah.
We should turn
Oh,
her into
wow.
DSW corporate
And then she kept
possible
like
sponsor.
hanging out with us.
Yeah.
And like gave her another hug on our way out, and I was like,
Wow.
"All right."
Wow.
It was a little odd, and like, post 2020
I don't
in this
trust checkout
climate,
people.
you don't just kiss other people's kids because I don't know what disease you're carrying.
No.
That's why when given the option, I always take the self checkout.
That's why you
I
go
don't think
self
they have self
every time.
checkout at DSW.
I don't
They
trust.
don't
I
have
don't trust the
self.
self. I don't trust the self checkout machine either.
Mm-hmm.
You get a big wet one from the self checkout machine, or would the self checkout machine be checking you out, like
Who knows?
full body scan? Can't blame it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk football for a minute, right?
Yeah, just for like a minute.
Yeah. So we had a bad beat, my friends. Guess who got the bad beat last week? You're not going to believe this. And she was on a hot streak. No, it's not the mole. The bird. The bird did Green Bay, Minnesota over 43.5. Guess how many points were scored on that game?
43.
43.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Missed it.
Oh, I think Anders Carlson missed an extra point.
Yeah, but get this: Anders Carlson still had 2 field goals and 3 extra points. So
So
he
she hit
actually
her prop.
she hit her prop. So
But-
great job with the prop. You actually hit your prop too, Merlin. Kyron Williams anytime touchdown.
Yeah, I should have gone with 3.
He got 3 touchdowns. You're right.
Kyron Williams
Yeah.
had 3 touchdowns.
Could you imagine if you did if you did 2+? And then what's his face got 2 touchdowns? Could you imagine that if you did that with Julio
Reed.
Jones?
Oh my god.
Oh
Or if
my
I did a
God.
Jaden Reed 2, Julio Jones 2, Kyron Williams 3,
Oh my
that would have been
God.
like a plus 89,000.
Dude, James Conner got 2. You could have done James Conner. But hey, you and I are still
That
going.
Sports Almanac.
You and I are still going. We're still within strike. I'm still within striking distance of you.
Did you hit
because
your bet?
lost. No. You lost yours and I lost mine. You did
Okay.
Rams -6. They only won by 1. And then Buffalo was -12 against New England, and they only won by a couple.
That was a garbage comeback
Yeah, it was.
against the Rams.
And then I picked Mayfield over 1.5 touchdowns. That did not happen. He kind of shit the bed. But and then I don't even know. I mean, should we even talk about the mole respectfully, or should we just move on?
Just move on.
Yeah,
I'd like to know. I'd like to know what her final percentage is.
Well, her
after this
final
week.
percentage we'll have next week, but right now she's sitting at 18%.
Oh, so she only dropped from 19 to 18.
Yeah, she's 3 of 7,
She's trying to get to that lucky 13, right?
Yeah.
just like Taylor. So the Chargers money line didn't hit, and then Gibbs, which we all thought was a great prop bet, anytime touchdown, he did not get anytime touchdowns. So, but yeah, bad beat to the Bird, man. I'm sorry, Bird.
Wait,
Over 40
what?
Oh yeah, you were getting your tater skins. You did Green Bay, Minnesota over 43.5, and guess what? They scored 43 points, not 44.
Yeah.
Hey, Bird, do you know what happened there? Your boy Anders Carlson missed an extra point to screw you.
But he did score 5.
Yeah, you hit your prop, but his extra point miss screwed you on your bet.
Hmm.
missing an extra point, which is pathetic. So.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we don't want to keep our listener waiting. Let's kind of run through our picks. Let's
Do you
start with
think
the
you have
mole.
to have short toenails to be a kicker?
Oh
No, they probably have. They never cut their toenails.
no,
They
I'm
curl-
guessing.
they curl them around.
I'm guessing like he probably doesn't have a toenail. Don't you think?
He's kicked it off.
Yeah, I think there's been like too much trauma to him.
It's a
Do you
great
think
question.
they take ballet? Because have you ever seen their finishing pose where it's like
Yeah.
that's the leg?
What are you explaining there? Our listeners on Spotify don't know what they're.
You know how they're like
Can you show me
perfectly
that
like swung over and then
hand
it's
single
pointed.
again?
It's like a pointed toe.
Yeah. No, I don't think they're taking ballet. A lot of them are soccer
Bar.
players.
Hey,
Bar.
Bird, do you have a really big?
Oh.
Do you have a really big middle finger? Can I see it?
do.
She's got a good one. Look at that.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I would not
And
want to see that if I was driving.
dude.
No.
And she could throw that thing up like there's no tomorrow. I mean, it just poof, and it's always chambered. It's always chambered and ready to go.
Do you use it a lot on the road?
No, I don't actually.
Yeah.
Huh.
I
And it's kind of
should
curved.
start.
I can't even.
All your fingers are the same size.
Well, I don't know about that, but
They are. You're like a. Anyways, go on.
Mm. So listen, let's run through our picks. Mole, so this is our final week, week 18. We got a lot of backups playing. We got a lot of playoff implications. So interested to see what you guys picked for this week. So go ahead, Mole.
So I picked the Cardinals
Ooh,
money line
Hmm.
against the Seahawks at home.
against the Seahawks. Yep.
Interesting. Okay,
And
what
then
was
I
the plus?
picked. I'm not even sure. I didn't even look
Ooh.
to see if there was a
Wow.
plus or what it
Okay.
was. That was just in my heart to pick the Cardinals. So I'm going blind.
Holy smokes. Okay.
Yeah. You
All
know,
right, and
everything else I've been doing isn't working. So let's try this.
Yep. It's like a blind date.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Love
logged
it.
in now to see what it is, but we'll
All
see.
right. And what's your prop?
My prop is going to be anytime touchdown, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Okay. Let's go with the Bird, sticking with her points picks. What do you got?
So I took the overage for.
The overage.
The overage.
The overage.
I like that.
Is that a
Nothing
word?
like it's a word, but
It
not
is.
necessarily with betting.
I'll take the overage.
Yeah. I feel like it
Hey,
sounds
what-
more sturdy.
Do you have a word for the under? The
Yeah.
underage?
Underage. It's underage.
Oh, it's underage.
Underage.
So you either take the
Yeah.
underage or the overage.
I'm taking the overage on the Jets.
At New
I don't-
England.
New England. That's right. The Patriots.
Yeah.
And
what's the points over what? Oh boy. 30 and a half. 30 and a half.
Are you supposed to say the plus or the minus?
No.
What's the
they're
proper
usually-
term you're supposed to say?
You say over 30 and a half.
You say over or under.
Yeah.
You know, if we
over
had
or under.
if we had a professional ticker person, we'd probably have the minuses and pluses on our ticker.
What are you talking about?
I mean, if this were a
Yeah,
professional
bro.
betting show, we'd have minus
Oh,
minus
Oh.
110s plus
Like the odds.
135s.
yeah. That would require more typing.
Yeah, like Oracle Detroit money line. What the hell does that pay?
I don't know. I don't know.
And if you
Well,
ask us, we don't know.
Yeah.
Good thing nobody's listening.
Oh yeah. Luckily,
When you
right
asked
now we
me
have.
what my plus was, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's okay. Luckily, we have 0 live listeners right now, which is fine. But all right, so the Bird's taking the overage. What's your prop pick there, sweet thing?
So my prop pick this week, I'm spicing it up a little, is
Ooh.
I'm taking the
I'm listening.
Cowboys. They're going to score the highest points for all of Sunday's football.
Wow, DraftKings does that?
No, but FanDuel does.
What's that plus?
FanDuel does
I don't
that?
know. It's only 300.
Whoa, plus 300 to have the highest points total of all of football.
Yeah.
For this weekend. I like that.
Mhm.
That's not
I
enough.
like that
It's
a
not
lot.
a big enough. Not a big enough payday.
Mm.
Hmm?
Okay.
I think the Packers are going to put up the highest point total.
Mm.
Hmm.
And that's why we're going to roll into your pick. So go ahead, Merlin.
Well, every time I steer away from going with my heart and betting the Packers money line, I've been losing of recent weeks. So we're going back to
No. Time out. Week 16, you picked the Green Bay money line. You hit it.
yeah, but then I didn't want to go again last week, which I should have because it hit, and I went with the stupid Rams to
Okay.
cover, and they didn't cover.
So you're going Green Bay.
But anyways, Green Bay, in Green Bay, win and they're in the playoffs. They lost that game last year. Matt LaFleur never loses at home in December.
Done.
They're in.
All right. And then what's your prop?
Jaden Reed, anytime TD.
Anytime touchdown. All right.
He's a touchdown machine.
He is. He's been a great surprise. Someone flashed Jordan Love's stats this season compared to someone else's. I can't remember, but Jordan Love's actually put together a pretty good season.
Dude, his numbers are better than Aaron Rodgers' first season.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. I went with Detroit money line. They're playing at home. I think Dan Campbell's going to have them rocking, and then I'm going to stick with the Lions and do what the Mole did last week. Unfortunately, he didn't do anything for her, but Gibbs anytime touchdown.
What are the Lions playing for? Anything?
I think
They got the division clinched.
yeah, they got the division. I don't know if they're really playing for anything, but I don't feel like they're.
Then why are they going to be rocking?
I think they're going to
They're-
want the momentum heading into the playoffs.
They're upset about the refs still?
Yes.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah,
Mm.
please. So we're done with our picks. So now show's wide open, baby. Go for it, Merlin.
That was new for this episode, right?
Yeah, it
The
happened
Lions.
since our last episode.
All right, Lions, Cowboys. End of the game. Lions score a touchdown. Barely any time left to tie it in Dallas. Dan Campbell elects to go for 2 to win the game. They make the 2-point conversion, throwing it to an offensive lineman. Refs call it ineligible receiver. Later, it's uncovered on the cameras. The offensive lineman talking to the ref, trying to check in. The ref had the play pre-game from Dan Campbell showing
Yep.
potential, eligible receivers on trick plays.
Yep.
And basically, the refs changed the outcome of the game.
And they were playing America's team. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, they weren't playing the Panthers.
The Jerry Jones bought and paid for refs of Dallas.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah.
Decker went up, and when you declare yourself eligible as a lineman, you rub the numbers on your chest, and you could physically see him do that. Jared Goff actually sent him down there, and I think Brian brought up the best point. Dan Campbell talked to them before the game, and they still fucked it up. Like, it's out of control. It's out of control.
I mean, I don't know if this justifies anything, but the ref crew was downgraded and will not be reffing in the playoffs because of this little faux pas. But
Yep.
it doesn't help the Lions get a better seed.
No.
No,
Is
and I
it
think
seed or seat?
Seed.
I know we've talked about, like, is the NFL scripted? It's, a entertainment category company.
Yep.
And we've talked, we've kind of all landed maybe like the NFL players aren't involved in any script. But what do you think about like Goodell and the refs
Oh yeah.
running the show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, the refs work for the NFL. Let's not forget
So like that whole team should be fired.
that officiating crew. Yeah.
Yeah, that officiating crew should be let go and not
fined.
be able to,
Yeah.
or
Suspended.
severely fined. Yeah, suspended for a season. Are there not enough refs that they can't do that?
Nah, you can always find refs.
Like
I mean,
how would the owners and like the GM of the Lions not just be in an outrage over it?
Yeah, I would file a lawsuit.
There you go.
Hey, so you say you can always find refs, but can you always find good refs? Remember the whole replacement ref
Oh yeah, I do.
debacle?
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember that.
Didn't they go on strike or something?
Fail Mary in Seattle.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian's right.
Yep.
And he only remembers because it really affected his Packers, right, B?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Quick commercial break. Who are the potato skins and potential sponsor or no? Do they taste good?
They were
We hear
good.
We hear you
Ruby-
crunching.
Ruby Tuesdays,
I only ate
TGI
3.
Fridays?
TGI
Actually,
Fridays.
Yeah, are these
think
like
they were?
frozen section of the grocery store or are they like from a restaurant?
They're not even potato skins. You were very misled. They're more like a tater tot with cheese, bacon,
Wow.
and potato.
Inside?
Uh-huh.
It's like a little
What?
explosion.
It exploded in my mouth.
That sounds great.
It was good.
That sounds better than a potato skin.
It was. It was very good.
Wow. Craving of
So
the
what-
week?
What's
I've
the
got
brand?
a whole box, and I'm going to save them for the next time we're together. I think it's just the fries brand, to be honest with you. I needed something for New Year's, but I didn't end up bringing it, and so, or for that pajama party.
Yeah. Got it. All right.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Maybe we're moving on from the whole Lions Dan Campbell thing.
Sure.
But I was also very disappointed in Dan Campbell
Oh, we're still
not keeping his cool and completely unable to be a legitimate NFL coach when the 2-point conversion got overturned, and then he went for it again on the 8-yard line, like screaming at the ref still, and then going for it again on the 4-yard line. Like, come on, man, go to overtime.
Yeah.
You're not going to make a legitimate play call when you're that heated.
Yeah, kick the extra point. But have you seen how big he's
terrible emotional coaching right there.
Horrible self-awareness. Have you seen how big he still is though? He hasn't played in over a decade. That guy's juicing like a motherfucker.
He's jacked, but that doesn't make him a better coach.
Nobody's roiding.
It's roid rage, Brian.
I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Anyway, one thing that I read which kind of blew me away. CeeDee Lamb is setting up to be the highest paid wide receiver. That's what he's shooting for. I'm like, bitch, please. There's no way you're better than
Tyreek. A good year.
Yeah, but
he's also not better than Devontae Adams.
No. There's no way this guy. I mean, Chase, Jefferson, Tyreek. I mean, hell, even AJ Brown for the Eagles this year.
Jaden Reed.
Yeah, Jaden Reed. I hate these freaking Cowboys once they get going. They think. Anyway.
Well, Did you see he was hit with a drug test like immediately following the game?
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he had an unbelievable game. It always happens.
Oh.
Yeah,
the same
there was
thing happened to
someone else.
JJ Watt. He had like 4 sacks in a game or something, and he immediately got tested.
Yeah, there was someone else recently that happened to as well.
Did they drug test Amari Cooper after he put up like 270 yards in a game?
Probably. I don't know. When was the last time you were drug tested, Merlin?
Oh, we drug test every
Capital?
Friday at
Every
Casita
Friday.
Capital.
Bird, have you ever been,
Drug test?
Drug test?
Yeah, well, not drug tested, but I had to take these alcohol tests to make sure that I didn't have any alcohol. And the judge said, even if I catch you drinking mouthwash,
Really?
toast. So I couldn't even have mouthwash in my possession.
Oh my God.
What was this court hearing for? If you don't mind me asking.
I think it was failure to comply or something. I had a year of anger management and I refused to go because I didn't have an anger problem. But then I got caught not going, and that's when the warrant comes into play. And
what?
Yeah.
This is a lead up to the
I think this is a second warrant.
we've heard on
I think this is a second. The other one was where she had to hide out after a bar
7-Eleven.
altercation.
No,
7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And this
Had to
sounds
hide
like a
from
second one.
It is a second one. Second question. Going back to the anger management, what did that stem from? We're just peeling the onion here.
That was from the fight.
Oh, okay.
Did you end up ever going?
Duh.
Yes, I did. And I got a graduation diploma.
Nice.
Do you have a certificate?
Uh-huh.
Graduated from anger man. Is it on the wall?
No, I don't know what happened to it, but I
You
Most
volun-
people
ended up.
hang
Do you
their, like,
voluntarily
credentials.
check into anger management, or
Not
voluntarily
voluntarily.
check your wife into anger management?
Yeah. Mole, what were you gonna say?
I think there has to be like a domestic dispute in order for that to happen. Most people hang their like credentials,
Oh yeah.
certifications.
Diplomas.
Bird's office has
yeah.
like her anger management. diploma.
Her release papers.
Yeah. Really.
Oh
Wow.
my god. No.
Okay.
I'm a loser.
No. Mole, what do you got? Oh, you know what? Real quick,
Oh,
before we jump
yeah.
to Mole's always got great stuff. So I just want
She
to make this
does.
quick.
She carries this.
Yeah. So real quick, Brian, can I get a drum roll for the wives? What does it mean? Are you ladies ready?
Yep.
I think I got an easy one, and I think I got a hard one. So, what is a PAT?
PAT.
Ooh, there's
Use it
in a
trickery this
sentence?
question.
It's an
Use
acronym.
this-
What is a PAT?
No, I want a different sentence than that.
Oh, okay.
That is an acronym also. That's kind of a trick question.
It is an acronym.
Yeah.
Like who's saying that?
Yeah.
If I give it to you in a sentence, it's gonna be pretty easy. Have you heard of PAT? What do you think it is?
No, it's like the
I'm not
quarterback.
using it in a sentence.
Is the quarterback yelling like we're doing a PAT, or is like
It has to do with special teams. I'll tell you that.
okay?
Is it a passing alternate touchdown?
No, but that's a great guess.
That is a good guess.
Yeah.
Were any of
PAT?
those words correct?
Touchdown.
Okay.
PHAT?
No,
So
not
you're-
fact.
I think you should use it in a sentence because I still don't think it'll give it away for us.
Okay, Brian,
I've got another
go
clue.
ahead. You use
So
it.
your other option of doing a PAT is to go for a 2PC.
A 2-point
2-point
conversion.
conversion?
So something with a kick.
Like,
Okay, how
there's
much is
only-
a
Punt,
kick
there's only-
punt.
2-point.
No.
PA touchdown.
Okay, so you said kick. How many points is a kick worth
2.
after a touchdown?
1.
2.
2?
No, 1.
1. Because a 2-point conversion is when you run it in.
It's 1. So it's a point blank
Point.
touchdown.
Point A touchdown.
Point acceptance touchdown.
Point alternative touchdown.
No, God, we just it's a point after touchdown. PAT. It's the PAT. Wow, I thought that was
why
gonna
isn't
be
it
easy.
why isn't it a PATD?
I don't know.
You could have used that in a sentence and we still wouldn't have gotten it.
Yeah. God,
All
I
right,
thought that
now
was
use
good.
now do the easy one.
Well, this is
Well,
not- that was pretty
I have a trivia for Oracle.
hard. Okay, go ahead.
What year did they move the PAT back from the 2-yard line to be like a 35-yard field goal?
From the 2-yard line?
The point,
No.
the PAT used to be a chip shot from the 2-yard
I know,
line.
but no, it used to be like at the 25 and they just moved it to the 35. That
No,
was
no,
like
no,
5
no.
years.
It
Are you
used
talking
to
about like in
be-
the 60s?
No, this was like 5 to 7 years ago. Well,
Oh.
now I've given away the answer.
Yeah, see what I did there? I knew you were going to say that.
Used to be on the 2-yard line. You could either go for it or kick it from right there.
The kick.
Now
No,
they brought the kick from the 2-yard line all the way back to like the 25 or whatever it
but
is
they
now.
would
The
snap
20.
it at the 2-yard line. You wouldn't kick it from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, but it's still a chip shot.
Yeah,
They didn't only move it back 10 yards. They
6
moved it
or
back
7
like
yards.
20 yards.
Yeah, sure. Well, and then when they moved
Okay.
it, the PAT percentage.
So you
went
don't
down
have a guess
dramatically.
on the year because I don't know the answer anyways. So we can just move on.
Yeah,
I don't
No,
even
it's
know
okay.
how to like ask Google that question.
I know. Well, you don't even know how to answer it.
But my guess is 2018.
What are you doing there, Bird?
Okay, so here's just a quick Google search. In 2015, the new rule will increase the distance for the extra point kicks by moving the line of scrimmage from the 2-yard line to the 15-yard line.
Oh, wow.
That was in 2015.
So 13 yards.
Well, I think they moved it back even further.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that was just what I could read quickly.
They should be kicking from the 50. That's my opinion. So
Yeah.
Okay, we're not even going to waste our time on the second term. I'm going to save that for the next one.
Okay.
Mo, what do you got for us? You got anything good?
Well, so the other thing I wanted to bring up on the drug testing, the other notable person who was immediately asked to take a drug test was Jake Browning a few weeks ago after his first game. And then DJ Moore was issued one immediately following his good game.
His 3 touchdown game.
Yeah. But what I want to share, and let me just share my screen.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen this video? Tyreek tries a donut for the first time ever.
What?
The man has never had a freaking donut.
No way.
Did he like it?
He did.
Is it a Krispy
He
Kreme?
is so
Possible
cute.
potential sponsor.
He smells it.
I know, and it looks like a perfect donut.
All right, so give us the play-by-play while he's doing it.
That's why he hasn't been catching touchdowns lately. He's probably been on a donut binge.
Dude, look at that muscle holding the donut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look at that. It looks like
I mean,
a
he doesn't
donut.
eat donuts, clearly.
Can
Oh,
you
is that
can
But
we hear
he-
the
he
sound
lo-
or no?
Maybe he does now.
Yeah. He sniffs it, takes a bite. It's a perfect chocolate donut.
Did he like it, Mole? I can't hear him. Was he
Yeah, can we get
excited?
some volume?
Can you not hear it?
No, it's probably going straight to your headphones. That's okay.
Oh,
But did he
yeah,
like
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Like, tell us
He
what he's
did.
saying.
Yeah, no,
All
he's like it looks perfect. Takes a
Hmm.
bite of it.
And that's his first donut. I find that so hard to believe.
I mean, has Tom Brady had a donut? Probably not.
Not in a long
No.
time. But shit. Okay.
I
Hey,
know.
let's go around the horn here. What are your guys' favorite donuts?
Mm.
Chocolate
Boston
Long
cream.
John from Safeway.
Chocolate Long John from Safeway. Okay, Mole, what was yours?
Boston cream.
You
Really?
and Mason.
One with like the
That's-
custard in the middle.
That's Mason's
Wow.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Entenmann's glazed.
What? Entenmann's glazed?
I don't like
mean,
the ones from the store because I can always taste the fry in it, the frying taste.
What, you don't like the ones from like a donut shop?
Wait a sec. No, we've been together for 13 years. I don't think you've ever bought a box of Entenmann's.
Maybe I have. You just don't know where they're at.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me guess the oracles.
I do like
Pink-
the chocolate
pink
Entenmann's.
sprinkles, holes.
No, that's Birdie. Birdie likes the pink sprinkles, our daughter.
Oh.
I like the Danielle, what are they? The old fashions or the
Ooh, the
buttercream?
cake
No,
ones?
it's a butter. It's called a buttermilk bar.
Buttermilk.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
with
like
the
a
frosting.
cake?
Mm-mm.
It's like,
It's like it's exactly like an Entenmann's glazed
Huh.
old fashioned.
I don't know what I don't understand Entenmann.
You know
What is that?
the box of donuts that you get at the grocery store?
And they're blue and white.
They're really popular back east.
I used to buy the chocolate ones.
No.
That's okay.
You've had them.
That's
Because I was on a chocolate kick for a long time with those.
Hey, so what happened with Krispy Kreme? It was like an in and out type craze.
Yeah.
They're going everywhere, and then people just don't like them anymore.
Well,
I mean, they're still around.
Yeah, but you got to remember if you go back and because after Krispy Kreme got going, they franchised and they kind of blew up. Like immediately after that, the Atkins diet came out.
Mm.
So it was like, and basically the Atkins diet was no carbs,
And how
no
do you
sugar.
how do you explain Dunkin' Donuts?
Ugh.
Dunkin'
Going
Donuts has
crazy.
always
Garbage.
had Dunkin'
They have like
Donuts.
egg whites.
Yeah, but they've had bagels, they've had coffee, they've had.
And I will
why didn't the
say,
Atkins diet affect McDonald's?
okay, listen,
Because
the
Krispy Kreme is
Dunkin',
only donuts.
yeah, Dunkin' also had to go through a huge rebrand to become
Yeah.
popular again.
That's why they're
Yeah,
just
I
called
mean,
Dunkin'
damn
now.
Ben Affleck doing the
Yeah,
commercial.
Ben Affleck is like their spokesperson now for the last several years.
Mm.
I mean, they had to like come up with all the new coffees to try to compete with Starbucks and Dutch
Yeah.
Bros. They were struggling for a while.
I don't like their coffee.
I hate it.
Yeah, people say it's shit.
It is.
I wouldn't know. But hey, Mole, can you real quick fire up the mailbag?
Yeah, let me get it
I really
going.
hope we.
Hey,
I really hope
I've
we
got
have
a bet that there's no mail.
Wageringwiththewives@gmail.com.
What's the
Starting it
plus,
up.
Brian? Brian, what's the plus? Or no, minus. It's probably
The-
minus.
Yeah, it's a minus
220. Minus 220.
minus 220, no mail.
I'll take that bet.
Okay, drum roll.
Yeah.
No mail.
Damn it. What was the date of our last email?
All right, you owe me $220.
12/28. So so last year, guys,
All right,
last year someone emailed us.
It's been last
We haven't had one listener or one email in 2024.
Golly, man.
I want to talk about, and he's not
Yes.
an NFL coach,
Yep.
but let's bring him up.
Mm.
I'm gonna butcher his last name, Jim Harbaugh. Harbaugh.
Harbaugh. Yeah.
All right.
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh.
No, I want to hear Mole, like, say it confidently. What do you think it is?
Harbaugh.
Jim
Jim
Harbaugh.
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 And his brother's
his-
the coach of the
yeah.
Ravens.
His contract's up in 2026 with Michigan.
Mm-hmm. A cheater.
And he's been offered to extend for 125 million with the clause
Wow.
that he will not even entertain or have conversations with anyone in the NFL.
Wow.
Is that
Wasn't
more
he
than
already
any
in the
NFL coaches
NFL?
getting paid?
Yeah.
His brother, I think, is in the NFL.
No,
Like,
he
he
was the
was once-
49ers coach.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
he was.
highest paid coaches are in the college over NFL.
I don't know. I don't necessarily think that's a.
You said 120 million over how many years?
I don't know. They're just, but my point is the clause is you cannot even entertain and talk to NFL teams.
Wow.
So can he now talk to his brother?
Yeah. What's his brother doing? Is he an NFL coach still?
Is he on
Yeah,
the Ravens?
He's been the head coach of the Ravens for 16 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
James Harbaugh.
Oh, he's still doing that.
Yeah, he's still doing that. He's doing it actually pretty well. Him and Mike
10 year.
Tomlin.
It looks like a 10-year
He's going
deal.
he's going to the Super Bowl this year.
Oh.
James Harbaugh.
Oh, hey, side note, that whole logo thing that we covered a couple episodes ago, where the Super Bowl logo was the color
Oh
of the
yeah,
team's
they talked
color.
about it on McAfee.
Yeah, look, you heard it here first. Wagering with the Wives, purple and red, Ravens and 49ers.
And this is the third year in a row. If it's the
Third year in a
Ravens
row.
Niners, that the colors of the Super Bowl emblem match the teams
Dude.
in it.
So do we need to go
broke it
back
before
and
McAfee.
yeah, do
You-
we need to go back and see if any refs caused the outcome of some of those people's games, those teams' games, to get them to where they are?
That would be
Yes, let's
That
do
would be a lot of.
some ref research.
yes.
That'd be a lot of tape you guys have to watch.
Yeah.
Dave, send a note to the research department.
I'm on it. This is me typing, hitting send.
So with that being said, it's rumored that Jim might go to the Raiders.
I read Chargers.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I don't think he's going anywhere.
I think I don't know.
I
Unless
thought he
he's
already
fed
got
up
in
with
trouble.
Unless he's fed up with the NCAA.
Well, I think the game's changed since he left. College. With NIL and all that stuff. So
Lots
Yeah.
of acronyms being dropped here.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
don't like it.
Hopefully, we have educated listeners.
very educated. I mean, if Big Snow's listen, we
Oh.
know we got it.
So
At least
anyways,
one educated listener.
Back to the emblem colors, giving away the Super Bowl contestants.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers' reaction to this is that the next Super Bowl emblem for next year is going to have jet green in it.
Okay. All right, that'd be cool.
Sure, he is.
That'd be cool. Hey, do you want to talk about your boy and Jimmy Kimmel real quick?
Mole, why don't you give that
All right.
lowdown?
So
The all-knowing.
I'll just have my
Aaron
commentary
Rodgers-
on the side.
Aaron Rodgers goes on the Pat McAfee show every week like he does.
Yeah, after our
And-
show.
They listen to us, get some ideas, then they do
Yep.
their little podcast.
Exactly.
They bring up, in notable news, the Epstein court documents are being unsealed. A lot of names are going to come out, whether or not they're innocent, guilty, or just names. But Aaron Rodgers says, there's going to be a lot of people implicated or names that are coming out, and Jimmy Kimmel will be one of them. In
In a
that
roundabout
sense,
way, yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I mean,
no.
he just says his name.
He said Jimmy Kimmel should be worried that this list is going to come out.
Yeah. And that sends Jimmy on like a spiral
Oh,
where he
instantly. Call him asshole.
puts his
Yeah.
He
press
said you're
release out.
endangering my family.
Yeah,
Keep it up. You're going to be arguing in court.
Yeah.
dude.
And come to find out, they've been beefing for a while.
Yep.
And I would
About
say
what?
that I would say more that Jimmy Kimmel's been beefing for a while. So on his show, he likes to do lots of clips of Aaron, especially during COVID when Aaron had his whole I'm immunized, but he wasn't vaccinated COVID situation. Aaron talked about on the Pat McAfee show about UFOs and the Chinese spy balloons and some of his takes on that. And Jimmy called him a wacko, a tinfoil hat person. Jimmy's kind of been all over Aaron
Yeah, yeah.
Rodgers
Yeah.
over the last year.
I would add one of Pat McAfee's stooges, he calls them, is a big conspiracy theorist. So Aaron Rodgers always gets into some conspiracy theory banter with his co-host.
Got it.
So we watched the
so
show
they always
with
talk about the
Aaron and Pat
Epstein list.
McAfee to reference what was actually said and what the context was. And what do you think the context was, Brian?
The context was on a previous show, the stooge with the conspiracies and Aaron were talking about the Epstein list coming out. Jimmy Kimmel played a clip of this exchange, making fun of Aaron. So the next time the Epstein list came up, Aaron drops that Jimmy Kimmel's probably worried about the list coming out as a jab back to Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
That's the
And Jimmy
context.
Kimmel, and Jimmy Kimmel couldn't
It was
handle
late.
it.
It was
Yeah.
lighthearted.
And dude, when the list comes out, if your name's not on it, what are you worried about?
Yeah.
Yeah, endangering his
So-
family, my ass. Come on.
Yeah. I think
So
Jimmy
Jimmy-
Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel's
Hopefully Jimmy's not listening to our show.
Yeah.
I know we're gonna get
we
hit
don't-
with something.
Dude, Grant's gonna be busy in 2024.
Oh, he's gonna be so busy. We're so busy. God.
We're gonna have Jimmy's team after us.
Oh man. Yeah, it'll be
Hmm.
interesting. I mean, there's a
We'll
little
have to
bit
play
of
back the tape though. We didn't say anything. We
There-
don't
there-
suspect Jimmy's on this list.
I love that there is a little bit of arrogance by Aaron, a little bit that of course he would know about the list, which I think is funny because that's kind of Aaron. But for Jimmy Kimmel, who makes his career of making fun of people, basically being a comedian, just acted like a total bitch.
Yeah, he can't handle
Yeah.
if someone else makes a joke about him.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So it was a slow news week, clearly for everyone, and they had to latch
Yeah.
onto that.
Yeah. Do we have a Travis and Taylor update about anything or no? Real quick before we cut this. No, nothing.
Just
They're in-
that
they're
they're
in
still
love.
together.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you guys see the video of the Giants Rams game
No.
where Kyrene Williams threw the ball to his mom?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Kyron Williams.
Kyron, what did I say? Kyrene.
Irene. Like the street.
Kyrene.
Yeah.
We have a
Willem?
street here in Arizona called Kyrene,
Okay. So what happened?
and this Giants fan caught it and didn't give it to her. She arm wrestled it out of him. Look at
Same
her
thing-
holding on.
Dude, the same thing happened to Tyreek Hill's
Yeah.
mom, right?
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Kyron's mom.
These fans, I mean, she went in there, both arms, and snatched that ball back. And he was hanging on. He didn't even let it go.
You notice the score at that point, I
Oh.
would have covered my pick.
Yeah. Yeah, you would have.
Mm.
Wow.
But
Huh.
these moms,
uh,
they don't mess around.
No.
What do you guys think about doing a bonus pick for our listeners for the national
Oh.
championship game?
God, I don't have a bonus pick in me. Go ahead.
I'll take Michigan. Michigan over Washington.
No,
Is that college?
Yes.
Yeah, the national championship
Mm-mm.
game.
I don't do
No,
that.
we don't. Our fans don't tune in for college
Fan.
football.
Hey, it's a
They
big.
are-
It's probably the second most bet on
I hate college ball.
game of the year. Over
What's
the Super Bowl.
what's the line at, Brian?
Michigan's probably favored by 6.5, but I don't really know for sure.
No way. Michigan's
More.
favored by 4.5.
4.5. Oh yeah, Michigan will cover.
Did you guys see the
However,
Pop-Tart Bowl?
this penis guy on Washington. He's
The pop.
Penix. Penix.
Did you say Pop Tart Bowl?
Yeah, the Pop-Tart Bowl. Did you guys watch it?
No, but
what
I
happened at the Pop-Tart
So,
Bowl?
like, all these bowls are like, one's like the Cheez-It Bowl, one's the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Yeah.
There was this huge mascot that's like a Pop-Tart, and he like pops out of a toaster and is dancing. And then after the game, he gets back in and goes back down, and they like push it down and he toasts, and then they spit him out. And it's this huge ash Pop-Tart that the winning team eats. So he's
That's awesome.
he's the first mascot that's been like consumed.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Was it the white frosted strawberry Pop-Tart?
Yeah.
Okay.
with the sprinkles.
Oh,
Yep,
that's
with
the
the
best
sprinkles.
one.
That's the
Oh,
best.
that's-
Classic.
Dude.
I mean,
S'mores
it's a-
Pop-Tart, you can go fuck yourself.
The brown sugar one's
Yeah.
pretty freaking good.
Yeah, the brown sugar one's really good. I like to dip it in milk, get it all
Did you guys
soggy.
eat your Pop-Tarts toasted or did you eat them cold?
Oh, toasted.
I microwave mine.
Okay. Brian?
Mm,
They still do the Victoria's Secret Bowl.
probably not.
The lingerie bowl.
Yeah,
No, I don't think they do. Not in 2024.
Is that the girls when they're wearing no clothes?
Yeah.
I just remember. I remember growing
Or
up.
lingerie.
They offered that on pay-per-view at halftime of the Super Bowl, and I
Yeah.
always couldn't wait till I was old enough to order it.
And now it's not around. Yeah.
And then
Now
you
it's
never
gone.
got to order it.
Not
Yeah.
good. Hey, did you see the XFL merged with the UFL or whatever? The Rock.
I don't know
Oh.
what that means.
There's going to be a spring football league that's actually more organized than.
Oh.
Anyway, that's okay. That's all right. Not a
The
problem.
Rock is the spokesman.
He's the owner. Him and his ex-wife, actually.
Really?
Is this like
Yeah.
The Rock or The Rock
Dwayne
in
Johnson.
character?
No,
No,
no.
it's
It's
Dwayne.
Dwayne Johnson. It's Dwayne.
Dwayne Johnson in character from the show that he did.
Ballers.
Showtime? Ballers.
No, he was an agent in Ballers. Like, here's an actual.
Yeah, but then
owner.
He bought a
becomes-
team, didn't he?
becomes an
Yeah, he
owner
was
in
trying to
Ballers.
become an owner. in it,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
did
thought.
He
I don't know,
did.
we stopped watching that show.
I didn't. You did.
I didn't. I love Denzel's kid.
Yeah,
Mm.
Ballers.
All right, Mole,
Ballers
bring
is
us
good.
home.
All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for sticking around with us if you're still here.
18 weeks. Good luck with your picks.
Yeah.
And then the shows after this are going to be all playoffs. And you know what I think I propose? Just real quick. I think maybe let's pick some after this week. Let's redo our Super Bowl picks. Is that cool?
Okay.
Because we kind of got
Yeah.
screwed. Like Brian's Super Bowl pick was the Jets.
I
Mine
was
was
Yeah, we had
screwed
way
after
too many. We had
I
way
was
too
screwed
many
after the
injuries.
third snap of the Jets.
Yeah. The bird has Buffalo. I don't know if you want to keep that mole or bird. And then the mole had Cincinnati. So,
Oh,
maybe we-
my Joey.
yeah.
I know. Bless his heart.
So many
Yeah.
injuries this year. So sad.
So think about your Super Bowl picks for next week's show.
Okay.
So, all right,
Listener,
guys.
you think about yours and email it to us.
listeners, send us an email for fuck's sake. Wagering with the wives of Boston at gmail.com.
Oh man,
Freudian
please.
slip.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wagering with
Yeah.
the wives at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Even if it's a freaking cat pick or a trolling email.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
something.
send
Brian
us a
from the future.
DM.
What
You
happened
can
to
send us
Brian
a
from the
DM
future?
on
Yeah. What's Brian from the future?
Instagram.
Dick pic.
Yeah. Is
Hey,
Brian from the future okay?
I get
Yeah.
nervous when I stop getting emails from Brian in the future. There might not be a
Yes.
Brian in the future.
Don't you say that.
Yeah.
Don't, you say that.
You bite your
I'm sweating.
tongue
I'm
so
sweating.
much. Yeah. All right, guys. We're out, Ski. Thanks
right.
for a great
See ya.
show. Appreciate it.